The problem is, in our country, children are bought and sold for sex every day. In large cities, in small towns, and rural communities, the demand for sex is huge. Every day, men are willing to buy and pay for sex. There's a lot of money to be made because of that, and a lot of people are surprised by that. When we came to understand that every year in America, children are bought and sold for sex, we understood that that was happening in our state, in Arkansas, and we wanted to do something about that. We found that kids that are dual offenders, kids that are getting in trouble, the troubled kids, the kids that are involved in our court system, kids that are in DHS care, often are victims as well. We found that instead of needing punishment, they needed intervention, and they need services, and they need to understand their vulnerabilities and what was going on. Our desire is that this wouldn't happen to any child. But Into the Light, our mission is to provide refuge and restoration to minor victims of sex trafficking and to bring awareness and education to the issue of sexual exploitation. We do this by a three-pronged approach of prevention, identification, and advocacy. We do that all over northwest Arkansas, north central Arkansas, and even down into the central area of the state. We cover 14 counties. Our vision is to be able to provide trauma-informed crisis response and support and services to victims all over the state. We began partnering with our juvenile detention centers here in Arkansas, and we began bringing a program called the Traps to the Trafficker. And it's a prevention program, and it helps kids understand how someone would come into their life, build a relationship with them, how they might buy them nice things, in essence grooming them for the purpose of selling them for sex. Oftentimes the reason why this has happened to them is because they had a lack of community, a lack of a support system. And so those traffickers, those predators step right in and meet that most basic human need. And that if that has happened to them, if at some point along their journey in life that this has happened to them, that that's not okay, and that their support and services there for them, there's a way out. And currently that is presented weekly and for juvenile detention centers in the state of Arkansas. And then we also share this program we get court referrals from the juvenile court, from DHS, our community partners that provide residential services in our community. And then we share that in the public school system. Whenever we get the opportunity, we will gladly present that to kids at school. And then we also share that with youth groups. So as we are sharing this prevention program, many victims are identified. We're able to intervene at this point. We're able to be emotional support for the kids. We're able to come alongside them and be that support system with advocacy and mentorship, and stand with them and stand behind them. So we're able to just really be a voice for that child and support them in this journey. Another way that we provide prevention is by training and educating law enforcement and community partners. So all of our community partners that we work with in the area that will engage this child and work with this child or work with high-risk children in the community, we train them on being able to identify behavioral indicators, physical indicators, high-risk indicators, all of those things to help them understand that grooming process as well. So not just Into the Light can intervene, but they can also intervene. One way that we are able to intervene and provide services and support to victims is that we have the ability to provide 24-hour crisis response. And if there is a potential minor victim of sex trafficking or a child that they believe could be being trafficked, we will come day or night and gladly meet with that child to provide hope and help and emotional support, and just come alongside all those that are supporting them and look to begin that journey of coming out of that life. It's our hope and our desire and our passion just to bring to light this darkness that is happening and intervene when this may be happening to a child, and bring education and awareness to the communities so they can understand, so they can intervene as well. The average lifespan once someone gets into it is 7 years. And so we know that it's so vital to intervene and bring to light what's happening. We know we're saving lives. We love what we do at Into the Light because these kids that we get to advocate and support are some of the bravest kids that you will ever meet. And they are survivors. They are no longer victims. We love being able to stand beside them and walk behind them and support them in this journey towards healing. And we ask you to come alongside us and partner with us in this journey.